Hi everybody. Just thought I'd give you a brief rundown on how you might do some refactoring in IntelliJ. Here what we have is a package called BB, and if you mouse right on it and click refactor, you can rename it, and you can give it your name or your initials. Here I'll put in my initials, DL, hit refactor. And what that does is it does a search for all of the elements and then renames them. Let's take a look at that again. We're going to do a rename. And now notice I did not check search in comments and strings. And moreover, I did not check search for text occurrences. If you do something like that and you see a variable, or let's say the IntelliJ system sees a variable, it'll rename it. It'll rename everything in a string that's standalone and says DL. That's not what you want. What you want is to just use the search facility on programmatic elements. So changing organizations can work as well. So if you hit refactor and then do a move, you can choose where to move a package, and you can take Fidelity, for example, and move it into the default package. And now you can see how the entire Fidelity package is moved. Moreover, if you want to, you can check something. For example, here we have a class called app, which is now in the Fidelity Finance. And watch what happens when I take the Fidelity Finance package and move it into the DL package. So we'll do a move. We'll do a search for the DL package. We'll hit OK. We hit refactor. And now everything's been moved into the DL package. That keeps the namespace isolated so that if you have a version of the code that you want to merge into a larger project, you will have ownership of the DL package. Nobody else will be in it. And then you can work on making a simplified interface into your package that others can use, and you can publish and document it. That would essentially give you a kind of a design pattern, which some might call an adapter design pattern, something that gives you a simplified interface to a more complex underlying system. And that's what I have for you. Thanks very much.